Welcome to the next video, everybody. Take a look. As you can imagine, this video is sponsored by AMSOIL. I have been super excited to try this product for a really long time, and I finally had the opportunity to be able to do so. You can see here, this is what we're going to be swapping oil-wise into this 5.0, right? You've seen that in our prior videos, and I haven't changed the oil in this thing since we rebuilt the boat. It's been a while, right? Take a look. Still pretty good, right? Still pretty clean. It doesn't have that many hours on it, but still, you know, first time changing the oil since it's been rebuilt over a year ago. It doesn't look like it has any water in it, but still, I've wanted to put this oil in it for quite some time. Really good product, designed for marine use. You can see on the right here, we've got the deep cleaning additive. You can't see it down there, obviously, but the fuel tank sits underneath the boat in the floor. And we got this guy here to kind of help, you know, bring in some more power to it, maybe some more miles per gallon, hoping to get a little bit more out of that fuel. It's an old carburetor. So we're going to put some of that in there as well. I've heard and I've read the reviews on this stuff. You should check it out sometime. Go to their website and take a look. People absolutely love it. So I'm excited to give it a try as well. Same thing with this motor oil. So if you haven't seen my video on doing oil changes in boats, I mean, it doesn't get any easier than that, right? You got a little tube and it looks like a garden hose connector, and it goes right there. And then you pump this handle. Come on, people. It doesn't get any easier. The tube, right, goes down along the side of the block and sits at the very bottom of the oil pan. So first thing you want to do is go ahead and set your dipstick out of the way. Try not to get it all dirty. Mine will probably still fall, even though I'm trying to make it where it doesn't. And then you just go ahead and thread this guy on. All right, with it threaded on here, the big question is, will that crack hinder our ability to do an oil change today? Hopefully not. And can I do this one-handed? So let's give it a shot and see if it starts picking up the oil. Looks like it's got a little bit of resistance, but probably not enough. Let's see if I see any oil. Nothing yet. Oh, I'm getting a little bit, oh, there we go. A little bit more resistance here. So we'll keep trying to pull it up here, see if we can get any oil to come out. All right. I'll tell you what, I'm doing this one-handed. And yes, I was able to get it to work, but I did have to pump on this a little bit, I guess, to prime it. But yeah, it worked pretty good. I think I had to go up and down probably about 10 times. You can see this thing isn't in the greatest condition, but look at that oil. You'll probably run a magnet through it after this, but you know, right off the bat, you don't see any water in there, so that's always a good sign. So I'm gonna keep pumping on this until we get all the oil out, and then we'll show you changing the oil filter and adding the new AMSOIL. So super excited. Can't wait to get this thing in the water. Okay. And you can kind of tell when you're getting to the bottom here, just because it just sounds like you're pulling air. So probably do this for a little bit longer to see if I can get every little bit of oil out of here. And then we'll start working on adding fuel here momentarily. I also got to get that filter out, so we'll do that as well. But so far, I'll tell you what, this may be the easiest oil change I've ever done. I mean, I'm sitting in a chair, right, leaning back, and with one hand changing the oil. I mean, come on, people. There's no excuse to not be doing this on your boat unless you don't have a comfy chair. like I do, but either way, we'll make it work, right? That's what I'm doing this for you, showing you how easy it is, hopefully persuading you to go do it yourself versus maybe taking it to a boat mechanic, right? So far, so good. So far, the hardest thing was getting the little bit of oil that collected in there out. But you can see the oil's pretty dirty. We'll take a quick look at it real quick. Very carefully here. Yeah, think it needs to be changed. Probably not a bad idea. Doesn't feel too gritty at all, so that's good. And like I said, I don't see any signs of water in there, so that's it's always a good sign. So anyway, let's go to the side and swap out the oil filter. You can see here, I've kind of pre-staged some towels, and we've got our Wix filter made in the US, super excited. And we're gonna go ahead and remove this old one here and hopefully not make a mess. So wish me luck. And AMSOIL sells the Wix filters too on their website, just in case you're curious. They have the AMSOIL brands and they have this one too. There we go. And nothing really coming out, so that's good. Let's go ahead and clean the surface real good. Yeah, surface looks good. And let's go ahead and get our Wix filter here. And one thing that most will say is you want to lubricate that O-ring right there. So we'll take a little bit of oil here. And just in case you're wondering, I am using fresh oil off camera here. All right. There we go. Wix, gotta love it. Let's see if we can get this guy on here. All right. I'm trying to do this on the fly for you all here so you can see how easy it is. Now, definitely don't make it a contest of how tight that is, and definitely don't use your pliers. So that's it. We've got 4 quarts of the AMSOIL 10W30 marine grade engine oil in here. Super excited. I want to say through and through here, I think I did this entire oil change in about 5 minutes. Quickest oil change ever. All right, so just got done adding the Performance Improver by AMSOIL, and we put in 4 quarts of marine grade oil. Amazing products, people. Like I said, go to their website, amsoil.com, look for the keyword search marine in there, and pick you up some of this. Like I said, this is some amazing products. I use this in all my vehicles as well. I mean, you've got stern drive oil. We've used it in prior videos. By all means, go to their website, check them out. Like I said, they sponsored this video. We want to show them some love. Hit that subscribe button, like the video, and as always, we'll catch you in the next episode, everybody. Take it easy.